Hey loves, so today I'm actually going to take you along to my doctor's appointment, and I'm actually going to have the ERA test done today, the Endometrial Receptivity Analysis Test. Obviously I've had this done before my transfer with Victory, and so here we all are waiting in the lobby for my appointment. Victory is looking as cute as always. And she is so comfortable here because obviously she started here at this RE's office as an embryo. So it's just amazing to be able to bring her back here. So because I've had this test done before, I'm going to go ahead and flash back to my detailed explanation a few years ago. The actual ERA procedure was terrible. It was horrible. It was very, very, very painful. I also did not take any pain medications, so it was terrible. But the whole process was very quick. I would say the whole thing from like start to finish was probably like a minute and a half. So but once I got like on the table and got situated and the doctor got all of the instruments together, like the whole thing was very quick. It was very painful because they take a tube that's probably like about this long, and it's like really skinny, and they go in, and what they have to do is kind of like go around your uterus to get to the top of your uterus where they take that tissue out. And so it was very, very painful. It was almost like intense cramping. I don't know what to compare the pain to. I guess it's not so bad because it's so quick, but it's still very painful. So it's intense cramping when he or she, the doctor, is putting the instrument in. And then for me, I guess the way my uterus is situated in my little body, he had to kind of like move my cervix over out the way. I should have told y'all this video was gonna be TMI. Anyway, we all girls here. So he had to move my cervix out the way with this little clamp. So he like clamped my cervix like out the way and went around it and like through whatever and got to the top of my uterus. And then after that, I mean, like I said, this was probably like 30 seconds maybe to a minute. And then after he got the instrument where he needed it to be, it was a 10-second count. So he used the instrument and was like kind of twisting it to get the tissue out of the uterus and to get the sample for the biopsy. So it was pretty cool because I got to see what the tissue in the uterus looks like. I know it sounds gross, but I like looking at that kind of stuff. So I got to see what my uterus tissue looked like. I don't know why I would even want to look at that. I would recommend, if you are not very tolerant of pain, I would recommend that you take pain medication just to make it a little bit more comfortable, because I was a little bit tense because it was so uncomfortable and so painful. And I think that if I was a little bit more like, you know, relaxed, it might have been a little bit more tolerable. I don't know. I know some REs actually give valium, which I'm telling my doctor, like, you need to get on that valium train. Valium. You need to get on that train because I need some of that in my life. But didn't get any of the good stuff, so I had to kind of tolerate the pain. But it was good. So I finished that. During the whole procedure, there was very, very intense cramping. And then once the procedure was done, like once he had taken the biopsy and everything, the cramping kind of subsided. And as time went on, I would say within an hour or two after the biopsy, I had like very little to no cramping. So it was very easy recovery. I didn't have any restrictions or anything. And so I just kind of took it easy and just kind of rested. But really the recovery was nothing. And I did have a little bit of spotting afterwards, which is normal. So you guys know that as well. That could be something that you could expect. But overall, the ERA test was terrible. And I hope I never have to do it again. It will give a report to your RE, and it will tell exactly how many hours of progesterone is needed in order to have the best chance for a successful transfer, like implantation. So it'll be a report, and it'll say, you know, she needs 97 hours of progesterone or 100 hours or whatever, which I think is amazing. That technology and science allows us this opportunity to have that type of information. Okay, I'm back. And so this is actually the instrument that is used in order to take the biopsy from the uterus for the ERA test. So even though the ERA test is fairly quick, it is very painful, and the pain is really intense. And so as you can see me in this video, I am really just trying to breathe through the pain The doctor usually does about a 10-second count to get the biopsy out of there, and that part is the worst part of it all. As you can also see, Victory's face is looking like, what are you doing to my mama? But overall, I am so happy that I decided to move forward with another ERA test, and I'm also happy that I only had to do one biopsy this time as opposed to 2 biopsies as I did before. We should get the results in about 2 weeks, and hopefully nothing has changed with the receptivity of my uterus, and I can continue and move forward with preparing for transfer as I did before. And so as you can see, I mean, the process is pretty quick right here, and I'm just really trying to talk through everything and keep my mind off of the pain. But right now you see that I'm kind of like smiling a little bit, so the biopsy part is done, and I am so happy that I will never ever have to do this again. But hopefully it gives us the answers that we need in order to make sure that we have the best chance for a successful transfer. Okay, so the last part of this video is a little bit TMI, but I did want to see what the biopsy actually looks like that came out of my uterus. And so that's what it was. It's like a lot of little pieces of tissue in a bottle of water. So thank you guys so much. I hope this video was informative and that you guys enjoy hearing about my ERA experience. If you are not a part of my family, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and also make sure you like and share this video. Comment down below any questions you may have about the ERA test and anything you want to know about my ERA experience.